We pick up the story in the very first over of the morning's play.
Mel has been left out. That's the first ball of the World Cup. That's the first run of the match, first run of the World Cup. He runs in that. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Gone for 4. Single to Ijaz. Off the mark. Very neatly played. And very characteristic shot Ramiz. They take 2, they go for the third, quite comfortably.
That was a lovely shot, Omar.
Straight drives. That's a good Kepler. This is the second over being bowled. Beautifully turned. That's 4 runs. That's a fine shot.
Over.
Nice shot.
It's very unfair to have that happen to a good length ball on the middle stump almost.
So 4. Leg by. It's a lovely shot. That's 4 runs. Fine shot from Ijaz. Hammered away. It's gone. Ijaz caught behind. Trying to cut.
Thick outside edge. 55 for 1. That's a great shot. Brilliantly fielded by Mendez. They go through for only 1. Down deep square leg.
That was a pretty bad shot from...
And this is the 18th over. Ravi Ratnaike to Javed Miandad.
Good shot.
Javed off the mark. Two, very comfortable. Second run, a good throw. We always get little action when Javed is around.
76 for 2. Driven to deep backward point. Ratnaike returns a wild throw. Single. Doesn't quite get hold of it. Dives at long off. set, 99 for 2. And that's the 100. The 100 for Pakistan, coming in the 26th over of a leg by.
Bowler on 50. It's slow. And if a bowler is bowling according to his field, especially the slow bowler.
Another single.
Might well take 2 there.
And they take 2.
Ramiz is a bit handicapped because he's a stroke player. He strokes the ball.
And that's a square cut. The ball running down to the third man area. Rana Tunge after it. And they go through for 3. Sweeps that, and that's a good looking shot. Down to John. There comes the return. They're home for 2. Shall we a word about Anasuri? He's very predictable. He just bowls every delivery from the edge of the crease.
Right. I think his strategy is to try and contain the batsman on the leg side. He's a left-arm spinner, but he's only got 4 men on the off. There's 5 on the on, and he's angling the ball in 2.
And that's a big hit. Could be 4 runs, and it is. That's a glorious shot by Ramiz. It's 126 for 2.
Ramiz on 48. That's going to be his 50. Go through for the third.
A very nice innings from Ramiz Raja.
Good innings, Majid.
Very nice innings.
Curbed his impetuosity. And easy, almost lazy drive there from Ramiz, single.
Pick outside edge.
Runs there for Javed. 4 runs in fact. Like a full football at the moment. More run. .45 now at Miandad.
That's one more on 152 now for 2. Miandad on 47 goes down the wicket. Mendes at cover field. Bowling change. John coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. One more to Ramiz. And Pakistan now 156. Miandad on 47. The crowd begins the applause for his 50. John bowling to him. Going to be only a single. Rana Tunge at long off. 48 to Miandad. Facing John. Wide of mid-on, they go through for 1. Rana Tunge gets to the ball, they're coming back for the second. Ramiz on 63. 5-9-2. From the pavilion end, goes to Miandad. Full toss, and that could be 50, clipped away. Beautiful shot, 50 to Miandad, and Pakistan now past the 160 mark. End of John's over, end of the 37th over, 164 for 2. Miandad on to 52, and there the capacity crowd giving the two players, particularly Miandad, a wonderful applause. Miandad 52 with 2 fours, 59 deliveries. And Ramiz facing Anasuri. Single to deep mid wicket. Miandad on 53. Ratanaike at long off, a single. There's an appeal. We think of a single. And the over is scored. 167 for 2 at the end of 38.
Miandad acknowledging some sort of message or greetings from the dressing room. Overs to go. And that's up in the air but safe. And for all that effort and all that risk, Ramiz gets just a single. It's unorthodox to say the least, and improvised. Shot, but just the 2 runs. Pakistan will surely be looking in the vicinity of 250. Billowing a little, a pretty stiff breeze. Driven 4 runs. 2 fast for Ramiz Taike, ball really travelling. It's between Ramiz and Miandad. Innings, a very fine catch by Ramiz Taike. See that again. Taking his chances, going down the wicket. And that's a very fine catch, well judged, very confidently taken.
Javed.
It's a slow wicket. It's difficult really to go for the big hit here. Ball not coming on properly to the bat. There's a good aggressive captaincy changing the batting order. Because otherwise Salim Malik would have come in. He's just as aggressive a batsman as anybody else. But I think maybe they want to have 3 or 4 overs of real slog from Akram. If it comes off, then they got a big score.
Miandad off for the first one very quickly, coming back for the second. There comes the return. They're home. Less than 11 overs to go. Sweeps it fine, but brilliantly fielded by Dias. It was on the boundary line, and there are two in the mid-wicket area. It's played away into the covers. Pakistan needs some quick runs from his bat. Leg by, that's one more. And that's a big hit out to the long on area. Two more to Pakistan, two more to Wasim Akram. Miandad facing Guru Singh. Gone through for one, and he's coming back for the second. .64 to Miandad, 198 for the loss of 3 wickets. Up in the air, but it'll be clear of all the fielders. Mahanama after it, and they go through for 2. 207 for the loss of 3 wickets. That could be 4 runs, and it is. Beautiful cover drive, and that's vintage Miandad. Javed on 72, 28 short of his 100. And that's played away down to deep mid-wicket. They go through for 1. They think of the second. There comes the return. Akram slips. Miandad facing Ratanaike. And that's the big hit. And he's dropped. And quite flawless, barring that last catch. It's Ramiz Ratanaike now to Wasim Akram. Again, the appeal for run out, and that's out. And there is the replay of that run out. Big swing, miscues. There is Dias collecting, throwing, good throw to the bowler's end, good. Salim Malik 2, last man was Wasim Akram run out for 15. Again, 2 runs. They ran the second one very quickly, and the indication was that they'd go for the third. They succeeded.
That's a very clever shot.
Very fine, very delicate.
Very clever shot.
Ramiz Ratanaike into Miandad. Very good shot. Two runs, and that's Miandad 100. Tremendous cheering. No point competing against that applause.
This is a very cheeky shot.
Yes,
That is well outside the off stump, and he placed it beautifully.
standing ovation there for Javed Miandad. This one he very nearly dragged on. This is the other batsman, an in-form batsman, Salim Malik, come along a long way. Ravi, Salim Malik, Ratnayake. See that again. No, he certainly didn't intend it to go there.
No.
Watch Ratnayake go after that ball. He tumbles. Let's ball him. Gone.
He was trying everything.
Yes.
To beat him for a long.
So that's the end of Javed Miandad. .259 now for 5. Miandad out for 103. Bowled by Ravi Ratnayake. That's the Pakistan skipper. It's going to be Ramiz Ratnayake to bowl the last over of the Pakistan innings. He will bowl to Salim Malik. That's a very fine shot from Salim Malik.
Like that. That's the way.
That's exactly the ball that Javed were talking about in the block hole. Lead away. Let's ball him.
Went straight under his bat. Just the ball required for the last over of a one-day game.
It's a straight ball. Run missing completely. So the last ball coming up in the Pakistan innings, Ramiz Ratnayake, Salim Yusuf, and he gets off the mark. Beautifully gets a single, so 267. So that's it then. The Pakistan innings in 50 overs. Score 4, 267 for 6.
Who facing Imran. It's to him, there's nothing for a catch and he's out. Beautiful delivery. That ball moving away and he gets his 99th wicket.
Nice wristy shot there from Mahanama. Appeal for run out. That's a good shot. Beautiful. 4 runs.
Wonderful prospect for Pakistan. It's a good shot. Short and it's hit away to deep mid-wicket for 4. Harper, of course, of the West Indies. Found him! That was on the card. Back with short leg in the first clip, all very close. Full toss. It slipped out of his hands. Cut away down to the third man boundary. It's going to be 4 runs. It's up in the air. There's an appeal for a catch, but it's off the bat. Quicker one, and it's going to be 4 runs. This time Salim Yusuf not being able perhaps to read that delivery. Start of the 24th over. Tunge will get 2. So these two have put on 35. It's a big hit, and it could be the first 6 of the match possibly. It's 4.
Tosif to Ranatunga. He bowled him, and that's the breakthrough Pakistan needed. He's looking dangerous. He's getting on with it. 6 overs, 1 for 16. He good bowling.
Miss fielding.
Didn't read that at all.
Nice looking shot.
The fielder there. Javed Malik. And that's a 50. Well played.
Very good and solid inning by Manama. Manama 59 facing Mudassar. That's a big hit, and it's going to be perhaps the first six of the match, and it is the first six of the match, the first six of the World Cup, being cheered by the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Malik will cut it off. And they're going for the third. Good running between the wickets. Inside edge, and that could be 4 runs. 4 runs. Fadil can't cut it off. Another view of the pavilion, and the Prime Minister of Pakistan talking to the Sri Lankan captain, the lead Mendes. Shot that was. Could be very dangerous for Pakistan. That's another 4.
Again, well bowled. The next break to the left-hander. What would have been the googly? The right-hander.
This one is
Full round. Mid wicket, 4 runs. Mendes. Fine shot by Guru Singh. 6 runs. Superb hit.
Golden. That's the wicket Pakistan wanted. Guru Singh trying to swing harder to mid-wicket. The ball keeping low. 4th wicket, 5th wicket down. Mansoor Akhtar swing the ball. And that's 4 runs. Up in the air, and he's got him. Manama is out. Miandad has caught him at mid-wicket, and this bowling change by Imran has proved brilliant and successful. There it is, 189 for 6. That's what you call superb, instinctive, innovative, and brilliant captain.
You get 2.
Making the ball come into left-hander. Last 2 balls he tried to bowl the away one. That's the better one.
And that is caught behind and is gone. Ravi Ratnayake. So 2 wide balls, and then he gets a wicket off the third.
Akram bowling, and that's played out to the deep cover area. They're coming back for a second. That could be close. That has been a direct hit. Ramesh Ratnayake facing. Slow ball. It's up in the air. He could be out short. And yes, he is. Great catch by Mudassar. Brilliant, spectacular, and magnificent. So the 8th wicket is down. Being cheered by the Prime Minister of Pakistan, the Governor, and the Chief Minister of State. 44 runs required, 4 overs remaining, 11 per over. Simple mathematics. De Silva facing Imran. Out to mid-wicket. 4 runs. So 235 for 8. And that's going to be 4 runs. and this match coming alive. That's played beautifully. And it's a 6. What a great shot.
That's a wonderful shot. That is a fantastic shot.
Incredible shot there. He's bowled in. Clean bowl. De Silva chancing his arm, and it's Imran's 100th wicket. And what an important wicket it is for Pakistan. And of course he reaches the landmark of 100 wickets on one-day international. 215, 1 for 9. A great innings by De Silva. The Pakistan fielders relieved, and Imran in particular happy and very relieved. A standing ovation for his 100 wickets. John now facing Wasim Akram, the last over beginning. Only a single. That could be a run out, and it is. It's all over. Imran didn't even throw the ball to the bowler's end. He just ran up to the wicket, had the bales of good presence of mind, and 252 all.